Yeah, first and foremost, I want to, send my deepest condolences to the family and loved ones. I mean, it's hard to speak on an incident like this because, you know, we have an opportunity to, gather to try to make change, but I feel like this is something that's been happening, for weeks on and weeks on, and now it hits the elementary school, and you know, we decide to turn on our TV and act like something is different. This is this is a continuous thing that's going on, and I feel like our culture is getting targeted. I feel like we're sent back and just looking on the outside and saying, well, it's not my family, so it has nothing to do with me, and deep down it hurts, and I wish I had, some ways of change right now, but I don't. Me and my team going to continue to, work and, try to make a better place for all of us.
You've done some things in the past and talked about getting together as a group. Will this engage you to become even more engaged now on this issue? Do you feel?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I said, I have kids that go to school too, and their safety is all I care about. And if I don't feel safe, sending my kids to school, I know other parents will feel the same way. So first and foremost, just gonna try to take care of this school situation, make sure it's a safer place for our kids and family to go, the teachers too. So that's first thing.
What would you like to see done? As you seem to be tweeting about looking for security in schools, along the solution line of thinking, what would you like to see?
Well, first thing, me personally, I think I know a lot of schools have the two-door system where it's an intercom system that you have to press in order for somebody to buzz you in. I think, making sure all schools have that, two-door system, and that's the first step. Once we get that figured out, then we get to the, other details.
Does it feel overwhelming? I mean, just how much needs to be done?
No, because it's a lot that needs to be done, but we're not doing anything. Our leaders are just sitting back, collecting checks, and just watching things happen. So I think we can get it done, but it's all gonna take a collective effort. It just can't be one group, trying to handle things, or it's just all of us. All of us gonna have to step in. Make sure we build in a safer workplace, safer environment, for us to grow in.
Did you see Coach Kerr's speech yesterday, pregame speech?
No. What'd he say?
Along those same lines, he was very upset. Feels like there's 50 senators who could be doing something like that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I totally agree. And that's the reason why we elect them to sit in those seats to help us make change. And if change is not being made, there's no point of having the seats. We might as well run around lawless. That's what we're doing anyways, right?
How tough is it to focus on practice when something like that? You got kids and this is on TV, and you come to work, but you don't know what's going on with
The family. Yeah. It's very hard. It's nerve-wracking to be honest. Every time I had a chance to go in the locker room, I had to hit up my wife. Hey, how's the kids? Are they home yet? Whatever. So it's just, man, it's something that you wouldn't expect, but this is what we're dealing with, and the only thing is to make sure we put a system in place to fix it.
I know your kids are across different ages. Are any of them, are they aware of it? Is that a conversation you have with them?
No, not yet. It's just a lot to take in, especially to bring to your kids' attention. I don't want my kids to be, fearful of going to school and looking over their shoulder every time they're in class. Like, they're too young to have that type of responsibility. One thing I will say, it was heavy on my heart to, let the parents know also that we can, step up and, start policing our schools that our kids go to. Like, we can't just leave it all on the government. If I get off at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whatever, I should take the opportunity myself and, roam the school premises to make sure everything is okay. So that's a challenge to all the parents, if you want to look at your local school district and, see how you can help, I think you should reach out and do it.
Football, just for a second. You put a picture out there a few weeks ago. You cut the braids, cut the dreads.
Yes, sir.
You look trim. What's going on here?
I had my fun with my dreads. It was a growing stage that I was going through. I started growing them when I entered the NFL, and they grew so fast on me. They got heavy. So this year, I turned 30 this year, so I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to make a grown man change, and I chopped them off.
Yeah, but you understand, you just look trimmer. You look fitter. I mean, I don't know if it was the hair or what. You just look like you're in better shape. Yeah. Do you feel like you're in better shape? I mean, your face looks.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in better shape. I feel like this off season has been one of the most serious ones for me. Just all about, really just being healthy and taking care of the body, doing rigorous trainings and stuff, and different workouts. So I feel like I'm in a good
And you was
place.
able to do it for the first time because most off season
Right.
you've been recovering and not
Yeah.
just working out.
Yeah, I think the last 5 off seasons I've been recovering. So this is my first one. Actually, I'm having, and it's been going good.
So
So,
how's
so
that-
cutting was symbolic a little bit.
Say it again.
Cutting the dreads was symbolic a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Recognizing this is a different phase of your career here.
Right. Yeah, I went through a growth phase with the dreads early in my career, and now, it's time. Well, I'm not going to regrow them just yet, but, I'm just going to go through my process again.
What is
DeMarcus,
your
in addition to
mentality?
help personally as a team, y'all have the same defensive coordinator for consistent years. What can you do in year 2 of Dan's system, and how helpful is it to not have to relearn one this year?
Oh, yes. Being able to have a defense that you're familiar with it makes us, the bond more connected. For us to come in here, understand each other's job and position, it makes our job a little easier. So we're not starting at the bottom again. We're, mid-base and, continuing trying to grow.
What is your mentality heading into the season, Tank?
Become the stat leader again. I let a rookie, show me up last year. Shout out to my boy Micah, restate my dominance. Let everybody know how I'm coming, how I feel, and the type of respect I'm gonna demand when I step on that field.
What about the new rookie? What's that like with Sam, and how do you kind of show him the way?
Yeah, Sam's a great guy. His personality is awesome. Hope y'all get an opportunity to speak with him. It's still, some things that you don't understand about the NFL as a rookie coming in, and, just trying to, touch him up on those details, help him to understand, his different details with his feet and hand placement, and so on. So Sam, he has a lot to learn, but he's getting better each and every day.
Thank you, Tank.
Appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you.
Yes.